Beautiful Monday. It's a beautiful week, and we have to come up with news. We are not bearer of good news, of course, but news that will help you try to change and affect someone's life. You understand? Yes, is increase in prices Chinese strategy to kill small businesses. Remember, guys, a small business is the heart of every economy of every country. You understand? It's the heart. It's the heartbeat of every country around the world. Small businesses. So now the Chinese are increasing prices every day. I'm saying this because I always buy from Chinese wholesale, from Chinese supermarkets. Every day I buy. And now the 1,000 rand that I spent last week, today it was 700. Next week will be 500. Then upcoming week it will be 200 or maybe 300. Believe me, a lot of people don't see that. We see that by people who are selling at the street. They are crying. There's no profit. There's no money. Because now after buying these things, when you have to buy the knickknacks, 50 rand, and you have to sell that the knickknacks, 150. How much are you going to make? Will people adapt? Will people accept that to say, yes, we understand that the economy of now went down and blah, 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 and all that? What are we going to do? That's the question. Who is monitoring the Chinese to say, yes, they are putting the prices which are relevant, which the margins which are relevant, and we understand that the economy is contracted. No one is monitoring them. No one even knows how much of the margin they put on those commodities every week. Because now this is the opportunity more than ever to take over, to kill these small businesses so that they can own all the retail stores. And after owning all the retail stores, you will find the Chinese from maybe from Durban port and then up to here in Lesotho. We will never be able to dominate and take back our economy. The recent thing that happens with alcohol, Chinese were not being granted the alcohol licenses to sell alcohol, but now they have killed so many of sales. We have seen that with our own bare eyes. Is this a strategy to take our economy or to take our country? You should start asking yourself that. Instead of talking about jobs, creation of is very important, but you should consider talking about these serious things. What they say, here's an article I've just read yesterday. Beijing uses its influence in Africa to gain preferential access to African natural resources, open up markets for Chinese exports, and enlist African support for Chinese diplomatic priorities on and beyond the continent. It's clear on Google. You can read this. But what are we doing? So here's the solution that I'm going to give you, guys. This is my thinking. You can comment down below with your own opinions and what do you think we can do. You know, everywhere, wherever you are around the world, you just give us a hint. What can we do? This, what we can do, guys, blah, blah. You can give us that. And here's the thing. Here's the solution that I have for you guys and even for me. I'm going back to my own hood this week so that I can go rethink. What kind of the products can we produce? Because first of all, we need to start, if we want to take back our economy, it's not because of, we don't have to make strikes. You know, the physical fighting and all that, telling Chinese to go back to their own country and all that. No, that won't work. But we need to rethink. See what kind of a product do we spend most of our time, most of our money at. That is boroso. Boroso in our taste, the taste boroso get consumed a whole in this country. Millions of rands are spent on boros. We buy boroso, we buy Coke. There's so many products. You know them. There are so many products we spend most of our time, most of our money at. And we should start thinking about, yes, if now people seem to be loving boroso, let's go and study what kind of commodity can we do that we can produce. And then the next thing, we see that we are not going to put the crazy price on that product. Because that is what is happening with Basotho now. When they produce something, they're going to put the same price with that one which we imported. You know, which doesn't make sense. If you're a producer, you need to stay in your own lane and be the producer. Let the retailer and also the wholesaler to do their own part. When you have to stay in your own lane of producing tamati, don't be like you're working at the street, because You have to remember that you are producing this tamati thing, and then you have to give it to people so that they can add their own markups on it, and so that they can make money on that. So we need to go back and think about both tissue. We need to construct those things. Both toothpick, we need to start constructing energy drink our own. We don't have the energy drink in this country. We can say, what can we mix so that we can create our own energy drink? The biscuits, we need to think about both biscuits. People seem to be loving biscuits, and we start to create these valuable products that you can even Google that. You can even maybe go to ShopRite or any other store. You can ask, which product seem to be selling mostly in a week? You will find. Why can we so that those are kind of strategies that I think could help this country, could help people of this country to rethink and also make their own products, consume their own products. And we can start supporting the local market by that, by the people who just came in the industry, created their own product. Because if you can't do that, we will follow. Remember, it was Namibia, it is now Uganda. I think it's next time it will be Lesotho. We need to rethink our strategies. Need to rethink